So most of us have biases, whether we want to admit it or not. And in my research, I've uncovered 6 inherent biases that really make our innovations prone for failure. So we have selection bias, we have representativeness bias, acquiescence bias, overconfidence biased, confirmation biased, and optimism biased. And so these are things that really get in the way. These are like mindsets that put us on a trajectory of failure without us even realizing it. So I'll just point out a couple of them, as you can kind of see on the screen. So selection biased is when we are asking maybe our colleagues, maybe our mentors, our friends and family, what do they think about the solution that we want to bring to market? And these are people that we know that are that we already know are going to agree with us. And so we call that selection bias because they are inherently going to validate the hypotheses that we have. Acquiescence bias, I think, is really funny where, we ask all these people what they think about our innovation and our idea, and they tell us that they love it. They tell us that it's great, but would they buy it? Not necessarily. And nobody really wants to tell us that our baby is ugly. And so, making sure that we are tapping in the right people into this process. And then overconfidence bias is something that I talk about a lot, where we feel really strongly that we know the problem, we know the solution, and we don't even need to go through this process. We don't need to do market research. We don't need to include customers in this co-creation process because we've got all the answers. We've got it all figured out. We just need to move fast and get something to market quickly.